Alright, recap for whatever day it is today, the 26th. Alright, started off on SKL QT. This was a 2 hour day. Yeah, so it was a 1 minute 3 bar play. So downgrade slash earnings, this thing was just tanking. Like it was just straight up death. I think it was down like 30% for the open. It was just a string of death, and I knew it was going to continue basically. S5 and 6 down here. Here's the ATR. Went short. Got a really bad fill. I wanted to get short somewhere in this zone here. 858 got filled more like 847. 10 cents. So I got 1R, 2R, and I stopped picking up. I moved my stop to just above this area. And then, because I kind of figured there were no more levels down there, that was the all-time low on it. And I just said, yeah, this thing's not going anywhere. And it just ranged for the rest of the day and kind of went up towards VWAP. And that's SLQT, so 1 and 2 are partials. Ride was my next trade, which magically now does not have, I don't know, my, which does not have the things on them. Yeah, they're gone. Oh well. So this was a 1 minute 3 bar play here. This was a big volume band, and when it rejected this volume band down here, it had no news of a new CEO. It had a 20 moving average. No, this would be the 100 moving average on the daily. Up here, that's what this horizontal line is. So I had that drawn in at here at 780, and sure enough, that's where my highest partials were. So this one was a 1 minute 3 bar play, profit at 2R, stop loss break even because it was just looking toppy. Just really didn't want to go higher. And then I noticed it was throwing so many wicks. It was throwing so many wicks to the downside. Like this is the 5 minute. If I pick up the 2 minute here, like look at those wicks to the downside. Like it had so much upwards pressure, and I think if I remember right, this was like a 4-3, at least a 4R partial right up here. I didn't think it wanted that level at 8 that guys were going to start selling in front of that, and then I moved my up to there for the rest. Ride SLQT, Dollar Tree, no, Snow is next. Snow was a disastrous trade. Okay, so this thing gapped up. So this was, I believe, no. So this is, it gapped up to here, had earnings, and then this was the massive volume node here, but the previous high here from like a local high on the daily was 291, which is right down here. Well, I'll call it 292, which is this level, and it started to break down really hard. I guess now in hindsight I see that this giant 2 minute candle was basically on no volume, and that should have been a telltale sign. So it was supposed to be a 2 minute 3 bar play, get in for the break of this short, and all I wanted was a scalp to here. Looking back, I knew there was zero risk to reward. All I wanted was like a quick, 0.5R all out. So I knew what I was doing with it, but I really shouldn't have taken it, and now I see that it was on no volume whatsoever. Full R stop out, and then, which was kind of too bad because I could have had a way better day because of that. Yeah, that was pure stupidity. I'm not allowed to really take stocks that gap up short unless it's a way excessive gap. So Dollar Tree. Again, this was another 5 stock day. Traded 5 stocks. Okay, so this was a long, or no, this was also, it had earnings, gap down, and it canceled out 1, 2, 3, 4 big days into the 200 daily moving average, and it gapped under all of the support and just opened extremely weak. Once I saw it bust through here, it had always kind of tried to reclaim this 96 level. 2 minute kind of 3 bar play. I got short, and I was really looking for this 93 level, which was a massive daily node. Sorry, 94-ish level, 93, 92. from way previous in the stock, way back here somewhere. 93. Yeah, this I'm looking at over here. And I just noticed it was supposed to just fall down, and it looked like someone was bid propping it the entire time, and I just had enough and got out. So I'm kind of happy with how I handled that instead of letting it come back on me. Ride Snow, Ride Dollar Tree, Sava, okay, Sava, what do we got? Okay, oh my goodness. So, yeah, things happened on Sava, and I got sucked into this horrible trade by this horrible person. Um, yeah, so I have this strategy where it like kind of curls down and does a retest, and I got in short right here, looking for it to get lower. You terrible person. And it, I noticed they were just pulling in shares, and they were, yeah. So I slowly stopped myself out before 1R. That was a total FOMO trade on my end. I should not have taken it. I did not even have this thing on my list pre-market. It was kind of honest, yeah. There's some levels here. There's a huge volume node right here. Actually, now that I see that at 79, I probably would not have taken that short again. And then obviously it just continued. After it did that, it just continued to lose it. Then I went parabolic, and I did something that I should not have done. I went long on it, and I knew it was a total. I knew it was just a gamble. So even if I would have made money, I wouldn't have actually counted it as trading money. It was just for fun. The volume went parabolic, so I had that right. But it just wasn't enough people buying, and it would have stopped me out. And I saw that it just wasn't picking up, so I got out, break even on it, and then I'm thankful for that. But I guess that return to value did come eventually. I just was not part of it. That was my trading day. Could have been a lot better if I wouldn't have traded Sava, as well as if I would not have traded, what was it, Snow. There was no reason I should have traded Snow. Horrible, whippy, gappy